What's up, everybody? We've been locked up for a long time, and now I'm finally getting on the road again, so I hope to see you. And then I will be on tour solo in Des Moines, Indianapolis, Cleveland, San Diego, L.A., Burlington, a second show added at Foxwoods, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Albany, Washington, D.C., which is really Tyson's, Virginia, Madison, Wisconsin, and Chicago, all in Jan and February. All of those are on sale right this second at salvulcanocomedy.com. Can't wait to see you guys. God bless.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic, I'm talking taste buds.
Hey everybody, it is the Taste Buds podcast, and we are coming back to you. I am Sal Vulcano.
Hi, I'm Brian Quinn.
Surprise if you're listening and not watching. Brian Quinn is back to join us again. I think you are now like. I'm seeing the road that's being traveled. I think you're becoming the number one, like the first.
Go-to that's great.
Fill in.
Yeah,
I mean you're like the substitute now.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I mean, I like it when it's
Our fans have been loving
when
it.
it's me and you. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna get the call. DeRosa.
Here we go already.
Yeah.
We had Q joining us today again.
I guess Joe
I do have a cold as always.
Joe just doesn't.
Joe
doesn't care.
Joe's been busy launching the bar. Also, unfortunately, he had an exposure, so he's just playing it safe.
Okay.
So, but you know,
all right.
We might keep these in the pocket. They might not all come in succession. We filmed a couple last week.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe we should just do 4 in a row with you and be like, it's the Q month, the month of Q.
I like that. I always wanted my own month.
Joe actually messaged me and said he does not want that to happen.
Yeah.
Because he does not want to be overthrown on his own show.
Yeah. Well, Joe also messaged me, and I'm not sure. Is it too early to jump into these voicemails? You haven't heard them yet.
No. So
okay.
let's tell our fans, the listeners, what we're doing. We were trying to think of what our battles would be today, and Q had the brilliant idea of doing Joe DeRosa versus Chris Distefano.
Yeah.
2 members of the No Press Network. Of course, you know who Joe is because you're watching. You probably know who Q is because hopefully you watch both shows. I'm sorry, Distefano. But if you don't, Chris is the co-host. He's a comedian and the co-host of the Hey Babe podcast with me, also on this network. I'm assuming you guys know because Chris is co-hosted. And something very organic to this battle is that Chris and Joe have a fun public feud that's been going on for months. And Joe puts up these Instagram things called Distefano.
I saw them.
And they're episodes of him dissing Distefano. And then Chris, of course, is just relentless with Joe all the time as well. So they go at it all the time. So we're kind of throwing it to the fans today.
Yeah. And I have the honor of defending DeRosa.
It wouldn't be right if I defended DeRosa in the podcast where I go up against DeRosa.
Yeah.
So it feels natural.
Yeah.
I will be defending Chris Distefano.
And that's fine because I'm friends with both men, but I probably have spent more time with DeRosa.
Yeah.
And me and DeRosa have become, pretty good friends. And I think I mentioned it last time where it's like I have the only relationship that you seem to be able to have with Joe DeRosa, which is just abusing and getting abused. Right. And it's like that's not me. Like I'm not the guy that's like wants to. I know what I'm on the show and all that, but like my personal life, like I don't just relentlessly harass my friends the whole time.
Yeah.
He starts that.
Also, no, you're defending DeRosa. Right?
I know, yeah. No, I know. It's going to be tough because
I love that Pimp pulled up both websites. This is going to be
great. Yeah. So I just wanted to play for you 2 things just to let everybody know what I'm dealing with over here.
It's so funny that you. Okay.
Yeah, I came strapped. So DeRosa last time when I came in and filled in for him, he sent me this. This is 27 seconds. All right, of a personal message from Joe DeRosa.
Oh, I love it.
This is the last time.
Babes, thanks for saving the day on Taste Buds today. I really appreciate it, buddy. Last week was a cyclone shitstorm. A million plates spinning, trying to keep them all going. Yeah. So I really appreciate you stepping in, brother.
No problem.
And I watched the clip just now. It's a very pleasant energy you bring to the table. Much different from my fists and elbows approach. All right, buddy. Love you, pal.
I mean,
I mean,
sincere.
I thought you were gonna. All right, yeah. I get messages like that all the time from DeRosa. So I don't know if you guys know, but he has a big heart. He's a very considerate friend. I do know that. He's thoughtful.
It was a sweet message.
Yeah.
It was nice to get.
Yeah.
And then I guess you told him that I was filling him from today.
Okay.
So he said that's another thing that you guys send those voice messages. And it really puts you on the back foot with me because I just don't listen to him until 2 days later.
I know.
Because I'm always like in the middle of a conversation or, you know what I mean?
I get it completely. And it takes with some people, it doesn't take with others.
Yeah. Okay. But, okay. So now.
I love, we did a voice, we were just talking about this, me and Pimp, because I left a voicemail, the voice text to say to film today, and it got lost in the shuffle.
Got lost. Okay.
It's tough. It's tough.
tough.
It's like another podcast.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's just one of those things that I can't grasp onto. But so now I guess he finds out that I'm filling him from today, and he sends me this.
Well,
so this is where you really see my relationship with him on display.
Hey, buddy, it's DeRosa. Just dropping this message to you because I heard you're filling in for me again on Taste Buds today, and I just wanted to say
You hear it already.
you might be able to fill my shoes on that podcast. But you will never, ever beat me at beer pong.
Oh.
Not on your table, not on any table. Because I'm the king. You keep this message.
So, this son of a bitch, I don't care. I don't get competitive. Like, I'm not really an overly competitive guy. So, like, I always like, whatever. I don't care about, this, that, and the other thing. Like, I won't really play games because I don't get into them. Board games, I will. Yeah. But, like, beer pong's never been my thing, ever. So, but something happened this summer where you guys started playing beer pong.
Yeah, because we rented a house for a week for vacation. We probably talked about it. And it got very competitive. We had the beer pong in the pool thing. Someone bought a raft that doubled as a beer pong in the pool.
It's a blow up.
Love it.
And it took over. I mean, I haven't really played beer pong in a long time.
I actually have a question for you guys. When did you first encounter beer pong? I don't get where it came from.
College?
Oh, yeah. College.
Did it come from the 90s? Was it in the 80s?
Oh, it's definitely in the 90s. I don't know.
Yeah, when was beer pong invented? Let's check that out. Yeah. I think I remember it from college, like flip cup, that type of thing, which I never really even did a lot either. But beer pong, if you give it a chance, it's fun. It's social.
Yeah.
You get competitive.
The first time I played it, I was in Philadelphia at a frat party, and
really?
And I thought it was disgusting because they didn't give a shit. I was the same age. I was 20, 21, whatever it was, and the ball would bounce on the floor and they wouldn't care. They just throw it in the drink and go. And even back then I was like, I can't do that. So I never got into beer pong.
Yeah. Well,
until this summer.
We ended up rekindling beer pong this summer by chance because we were like, it's a raft, but it's a beer. And it got competitive. And I think Joe
started in the 50s, by the way.
Wow. There you go.
Dartmouth College.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Dartmouth.
Joe got super hyper competitive, and he loves to trash talk Joe. That's his big thing. He loves to trash talk. Even if you didn't want to play another game or you didn't want to play a game,
you just want to shut him the
floors you in because he won't shut the up.
And he won't. And he also wins a lot.
Yeah, and he's not good. I gotta make that clear. It's just no one's good.
Yeah, all right.
Things kept going his way.
Yeah.
Oh. If he was here right now, if he's listening, when he listens to this or hears this, he's gonna literally do that thing like in the cartoons where steam comes out of both ears.
He sucks. He's the worst winner in the world because he just beats the shit out of you. So even if you're like my friend rented a house, had a pool, went up there, I was floating around in the pool, sunny, beautiful day, and then this guy just, do you want to play? No. Then it's like, you can't play. That's why. You can't beat me, son. It's like you're afraid to step up to the plate, son. That's what's going on. And it's an hour of it before you're like, this fucking guy.
So at the end of the summer, you threw a party at your house. So we invited everyone from the house to his house.
We had a reunion.
So we went out and bought the thing.
The same
thing.
So
we could play in his pool. And it was all over again.
Kept going his way over and over. And then this is how close me and DeRosa got over the past year, like, and changed. Like, he came to my house just to hang out in the pool, like me, DeRosa, right. Sometimes a couple of other people. But DeRosa was like a staple at my house, like 5-6 times over the summer. And we would play beer pong, and he would beat me every time. And every time he was the he was the sorest winner in the world, man.
Again, you are defending DeRosa. Okay, here we go.
He's relentless.
You guys got to do the chants. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, before we didn't really broach yet. But we will
Yeah.
do the chants.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and the thing that happened was DeRosa would play so many games that he would get bombed and then have to stay over.
Oh my God!
True.
What's a DeRosa sleepover like?
It's not bad. He's a good house
He
guest.
retreats.
Yeah, he does. He goes to his room. It's his room now.
Yeah.
He knows what to get. He goes to his room and you just don't see him again. And he doesn't wake up until like noon the next day. It's pretty exciting. And then he drives a Wrangler. He can't get out of my fucking driveway. So he gives me the keys to his car. So I got to get his car out of the driveway because he can't handle it. Again, yes, I'm defending DeRosa. Yeah. So Jesus Christ. I was so happy to be coming here until he sent me that voicemail message.
That's so funny, dude. So
Because he knows he's got me. Because I'm going to come for you no matter what.
Right.
So it's just like the beer pong. He could just kick me.
No, but the thing I will stress,
Yeah.
he's not that good. Like there were games that he won that we were playing for like a half hour because nobody could win.
Yeah.
And he just would hit it, and then he lost a couple too.
He lost a couple, but he always ended up on top over me. I can't stand it.
I know.
Wait a minute, so were you at the beach house with them?
I was a beach house.
So now, did Joe ever make a fuss about no one going to the beach with him because he had gripes with Sal?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get roped into that. They were going like 6 a.m. or something.
No,
like that.
Joe.
They wanted to go see whales jumping out. I'm like, you guys,
that's right, yeah.
You want to go see whales? What time is it now? It was 4:30. I'm like, you guys want to go to bed for an hour and a half? Get up and go see the fucking.
Can you imagine Joe seeing whales at sunrise?
It sounds too nice for him.
Another thing we did one time was we were like, oh, let's all go for a bike ride. I don't know if you did the bike ride in, but we were like,
I did the electric bike, but I didn't go with you guys.
Okay, we're like, oh, let's go for a bike ride, right? So we have all these bikes. Some people brought up bikes. Some bikes were there from the house, like they're in the shed, like you could use them. So we all get on these bikes and we're like, oh, we'll go for like an hour. We'll just drive to wherever. Maybe we'll drive to like a mount, like a cliff up and look at the ocean, whatever. So we get out. So everyone's dressed like appropriately, like shorts, athleisure, athletic wear. And Joe is just like he literally just came from like a punk show. He's got on black leather boots, tight black jeans,
Yeah.
and like a denim jacket. It's the summer, and it's like and his t-shirt and everything. And immediately, we all know it's the wrong choice. Like, how do you not know? It's a summer day,
Yeah.
and we're gonna go bike riding for like an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, to make matters worse, just by chance, he got a bum bike. So he got a rickety old bike with a chain kept popping off, and like the handlebars weren't tight, and his seat wasn't tight, and where we were was a lot of this. And actually, and I was on an electric bike,
Yeah.
but like the people that weren't on the electric bike really had to work.
Yeah.
So his chain kept popping off, and he kept going, God damn it, fuck, God damn it. He's like, wait up. And he had to get off the bike, put on the thing, then get the chain back on. And then we're driving, and like you could just see it in his face, man.
Yeah.
But there was no turning back. We were on like a highway, and we were all in like a row.
Right.
And he was just like hoofing it, and he was falling behind, and he was just so disappointed.
Yeah.
And we're like, why did you dress like that? And then we finally get to a destination. We're driving for like a half hour, and we're there, and like a minute later we see him coming down the road. The wheel, I think, is even doing this. Like the wheel is so wobbly.
It's like watching Herbie come over the fucking thing with that wagon wheel on him.
He gets there with this rickety bike, and he gets off the bike. He puts the kickstand on. The bike falls. It's like the kickstand didn't work. And then he goes, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna grab an Uber. And he's like, I'm not going to ride back.
At that moment, he wasn't even going to enjoy it and then go back.
He had to get an SUV Uber to put the bike in the back. And then he did not hang out. He called the Uber, put the Uber in the back of the SUV, and returned home.
Yeah. That's fucking amazing. That's
It's
him.
funny. He is funny,
Yeah.
He has a way, like when it's like me, he's very much like his traits like me. Like on the show, we've learned this, but I suffer well.
Yeah.
Like we learned that, like there was like a poll in the beginning toward the very beginning of the show, because I lost like the first 5 episodes, which hasn't happened again. But and like they were like, "Oh, this might be bad for the show."
The exact opposite.
There's no variety. You keep losing, and then it just was a resounding. Like they polled people or something, and it was a resounding. They just wanted me to lose every.
It's just
episode.
like seeing them suffer.
I guess when I suffer, it's funny to people. I don't know why, really, because it really gets me, and I think it gets him.
Yeah, he's got the same thing going. He did wear. I mean, I know we got to get into my thing on this. I do have Distefano made my life harder at one point. So I do have something to talk about there. But when you guys, your Atlantic City show, one thing that's survived, again, I legitimately love DeRosa. But like, I was surprised he had on what he was wearing. His pants were like ska checkered.
Yeah, he had on like tweed or twill pants.
Yeah, they had the giant squares on them. It looked like something Dickie Barrett would wear, something like that. Lead singer. So, and I never saw him. It was so flashy for him.
Yeah, when he goes out, he puts on a non-dungaree.
Well, I get that.
He's when he's going somewhere. If he's not wearing denim, he's trying. He's trying to. He's
peacocking.
He's peacocking. He has a bunch of slacks that are not denim that he breaks out for special occasions.
This is a 40-something-year-old man.
I know. I've really much resigned myself to denim.
Yeah, denim
and athleisure.
What's the point?
I mean, you're not going to catch a pleat on me till the day I die. No. You might not a pleat. Oh no, wait, it's pleats up here, right? This is just pleats a crease. Here, you might catch me with a crease.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing a suit, I'll have a slack on. But he'll wear a slack with a t-shirt.
You bring up a good point against DeRosa. The fans have. They hate his jort collection. The fans have had enough of his jorts.
I think that's a plus.
No.
Yeah.
I applaud his slacks.
The slacks.
I like it. I think it's showing effort.
Yeah.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe DeRosa coming to you from the Taste Buds podcast. I have my night grooves, slow jams, overnight radio, sexy voice going right now because I am losing my voice. And this is the only register I can speak in. But it is such a calm register. It is such a calm, soothing voice to deliver to you some kind words from the calm and soothing good people at Peloton who are offering you currently 2 months for free. Let's talk about how keeping things fresh in your life is the best way to stay motivated and to keep from burning out and doing the same thing over and over. It's a new year. It's a new you. You want to keep things new. And the Peloton and the Peloton Bike Plus are ringing in the new year with so much new classes, new music, new ways to keep your workouts fun and motivating. Some of the new offerings that Peloton is adding to their lineup. Let's talk about boxing. Peloton is stepping into the ring with its newest discipline, no gloves needed. Discover a fast, furious, and fun workout with Peloton instructors in your corner. There's a new artist series coming up with new music selections. Peloton is adding fun new artist series classes so you can work out to the music of a single artist for an entire class. I love that. That's very cool. From your favorite hits to the deepest cuts, whatever it is you like, they got what you need. And there's more of a daily workout variety. It's easier to stick to your goals. As I said, when you keep things changing, when you keep things interesting, Peloton is a workout for every goal, every day, every mood. De-stress from a long day with 30 minutes of strength and 20 minutes of cardio, or just do a quick 15 total body class workout, before you go to work, before you go outside, before whatever you do. You just do it before. So here's what I want you to do. I want you, for a limited time, this offer lasts. So I want you to do it quick. You got to try the Peloton app for free for 2 months. As I said, 2 months free. And it's going to be $12.99 each additional month. New members only. Visit onepeloton.com/app to learn more. That's 2 months free and $12.99 each additional month at onepeloton.com. Offer expires January 31st, 2022. Terms apply. Folks, I speak to you with this very quiet voice because I'm a little under the weather. Physically, that is. Mentally, I'm actually doing pretty well. Why? Because there are people out there, like the good folks at BetterHelp, helping us stay in the right mental state. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. If there's something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, for instance, this voice could get in the way of me right now. Why? You say, Joe, you're losing your voice. Who cares? Well, this is how I make my money. This is my money maker right here. I do stand up on the stage. I sling sandwiches and I charm people. This is how I make my money. And when something like this goes out, a tool like this I need, it's easy to fall into a funk. But you know what? I'm not, because BetterHelp is there to assess the needs of my own, of anybody, whatever your needs are, whoever you are, and then match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise available, which, might not be locally available in the area you live in. Who knows? So check out BetterHelp, all right? They're here to do what? To help, obviously. And again, keep you in that right mind state when the little things start to get to you, when the big things start to get to you. Visit betterhelp.com/tastebuds. That's BETTERHELP.com/tastebuds and join the over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Special offer for Taste Buds listeners right here. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/tastebuds.
What's up, buds and babes and all the No Press fam? Joe DeRosa here. If you're in New York, come out to the Joey Rose's Bar and Sandwich Shop, 174 Rivington. We are open Wednesday through Sunday. We open at 12 p.m. every day, and we go and serve until the late evening. What else could you ask for? Also, I'm going to be on the road if you want to see some stand-up in 2022. I'm hitting Buffalo in January at the Helium Comedy Club. I'm hitting Bananas in Rutherford, New Jersey in February, and I'm hitting the Punchline in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Go to joederosainfo.com for all information on ticket sales, showtimes, blah, 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 all that. I love you guys. I want to see you out there.
I was gonna say I applaud his slacks. I think it's showing effort. And
yeah, but slacks are nice, but the slacks you were wearing were very showy slacks.
Yeah. But you know what it is, like when someone, like for me, I wear black a lot.
Yeah.
And then if I throw on a pop of color, people notice it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't normally, I don't register you with a green, shirt on.
Right.
It's like him with his denim and his stuff. When he pops on a slack, you say, oh, all
stands
right,
out.
he's elevating himself.
Yeah, I guess. I was just like, I was surprised at how flashy and let's say loud the pants were for him. It was funny. Yeah. But
you applaud the jorts?
Jorts I'm with.
Our fans always give him a little bit of a 1-2 for the jorts.
That's a guy look, I don't wear jorts myself.
Yeah.
But I applaud. Look, for me, like the only one wearing jorts.
I get 2 pair.
Yeah, I don't wear them. Yeah. You know who wears them is John Cena, I don't
have Cena jorts.
I mean,
Cena has.
I think everybody's all jorts.
Jorts off a rack, like Cena has like actual sewn jorts that were meant to be jorts.
Yeah,
my 2 jorts are old jeans that I cut that look like wear them in the 80s or the 70s, like they're that kind of kind of jort. It's
how short are they?
No, they're like right a little above the knee.
That's where Cena's are.
No, but Cena's are like Cena's are like a dark blue, like with white stitching. When he puts a belt through it and tucks in his like they're like the jort of a dad.
Okay, but you have hip jorts.
I have hip jorts.
Okay,
I have hip jorts. I believe so.
All right,
my jort would be like what a rock and roll singer would wear.
Okay,
am I getting this right? My jort would be like what, like what a punk rock rocker.
Okay,
I don't know.
What a 20-year-old. Okay, so
it's a little bit more like organic, as opposed to
you.
Off the rack.
Got you.
And I really hope. And if John Cena, if you're listening, and we know that you are, I mean nothing. I mean nothing by it.
I mean, that Cena, like really. I don't know what we're talking about now,
Right.
but Cena really won me over in recent years, man. Like he's.
Oh, I love Cena.
I don't know. For a few years there, I was like,
Yeah. Well, that's the great thing. He's polarizing.
Yeah.
Let's go Cena. Cena sucks.
But the more that people didn't like Cena, the more I liked him.
Same.
So it started going like that,
Same.
and now I would rather see him than like if there's a Rock movie and a Cena movie, like I'm gonna go see the Cena movie.
Wow.
It's not even close.
I will say,
and I love The Rock.
Yeah. No, The Rock though is like he's surpassed. He's like just transcended now. He's an archetype.
Yeah, he's The Rock in every
Like,
movie. Where
Cena actually
Cena's
is
like
really funny comedic chops.
Yeah, he is.
Really
He is.
funny, like nuanced the comedic chops.
Yeah. So wait, who is DeRosa's jorts like? Are they like your cool jorts, or are they like his?
No, actually,
Cena
you know
jorts?
what's funny? They are like my jorts.
Yeah.
But he's so lanky. He's so lanky. He's so lanky, and he's got long stems. You know.
Yeah, he does.
And Pimp shoots in 4K. You know, we got a fisheye lens on. Joe does a really dainty cross of his legs. The attention gets called.
Okay, all right. So yeah, there they are.
In this picture, this is when they filled in for me, and this is Chris and Joe's episode in Joe's house on the red leather couch. Not for nothing, Chris is also wearing a dad cotton Docker shirt.
None of us are as cool as we think we are. Not a single one of us.
Go back to that picture of Chris. I mean, he looks like a dad right there. So
does.
His thighs are milky white.
Oh, that leads me to my story about him.
Okay.
Him being a dad.
Okay. Wait. If we're getting into this, let's just do a.
Okay.
It's a BATTLE.
BATTLE.
Oh no, it's TASTE. Buds. Okay, so that's how we start off. Right?
Here we
it's
go.
time for TASTE. Buds. And then we have to do this.
I'll still love you.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens. All right. Come here. No matter
what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. It actually works in a way.
Yeah.
It does work.
Fun to watch.
Something clicks in your brain where you're like, oh, I love this person. I'm aware.
Okay.
So you can try that at home in anything. Like over the Christmas, over Christmas holidays when you're with your family, when shit's going down at the table and you're talking politics, just grab onto them and shake your grandmother and tell her no matter.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Mistletoe. If it's not appropriate for you to kiss someone, like you wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't kiss my brother.
Right.
But if I send them the mistletoe, and that was the new rule. You have to be out no matter what, I love you. I think that's what people should take from it.
Yeah. You could do that. That could be as a matter of fact, tag us at Taste Buds Mistletoe on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and send us the video of you guys doing the chant underneath your mistletoes.
Yeah.
We'll post them. We'll retweet them.
Is mistletoe still legal? Is that a thing?
I know mistletoe feels like it should have been Me Too'd.
No.
I don't know. I mean, who's giving the permission? The plant?
No, but
the berry?
It's more of it's not a permission. It's more of an invitation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Both. But are both participants willing, or you get kissed sometimes and you're like, what the hell? And you're like, and you're like, oh.
I think you gotta only deal with willing participants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest.
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who invented mistletoe? What were their intentions?
I don't know, but I know someone that could look it up. You know who I always loved in my life? Always loved is the guy with the mistletoe belt buckle. I love that guy.
That's the guy that wears a T-shirt that says "the man, the legend."
Yeah. That's the guy. I look small doses, but I love that guy.
I love like seeing like an older uncle like trying to be funny with it.
Yeah.
You can't help but buy in.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it exactly.
Not the guy who's a douche who's like
no,
but the uncle who's just like making a dad joke or whatever the hell. Yeah,
I love it.
I have a hard time not appreciating dad humor. I do because it's so freaking corny that it's
endearing.
I'm laughing at how corny it is, but still love it. Yeah.
Here we go. England.
You want to read that? I'll read it.
The tradition of kissing under the mistletoe seems to have started among servants in England before gaining popularity with the middle classes. As part of this tradition, men were allowed to steal a kiss, there you go, from any woman caught under the mistletoe, and refusing was considered bad luck.
Well, there you go. We hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah.
That started in a very... What era was that?
Seems to have started among servants in England. I don't know.
When was it invented?
When
did it start? There it is.
Oh, this one's saying ancient Greece.
Ancient Greece.
Whoa.
During the Roman era, So there you go. Started with the Roman era, ended with the Me Too era.
Okay,
that's mistletoe's full story.
I think mistletoe still has a place.
I wonder if you could claim mistletoe as a defense.
I think you could. There's a mistletoe. I think in New York State,
anything like cynical. I just mean with a peck on the cheek. You know. That'd be funny if like people are just going after someone and they just like it was fucking mistletoe.
What party was it that I was here with it was before the pandemic, right? With Distefano, where he was here with his daughter.
Was it Halloween? No.
I think it might have been Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this is my story, and this is nothing. We just.
Well, it's time for BATTLE Buds. Now you can go.
Okay. All right. Now again, I like Distefano.
Yes.
Nothing against him, and his daughter was delightful.
Yeah.
Like I mean that. Like we had a blast. What's her name again?
Delilah.
Delilah was so much fun to hang out with. But for the so for your
I remember this.
The Super Bowl party.
I remember this.
I brought a date. Now I don't often bring dates places, because it's just what am I going to do? Bring people places.
It was a safe space.
It's a safe space.
Friends.
We were here with friends. You know what I mean? I was still like trying to impress her at that point. So I brought her to the party. Super Bowl party. Introduce around. There were famous people here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a thing. And Distefano was here with Delilah, and she was great. She was entertaining us. She's a firecracker. And Chris very charming. In fact, that's another thing. I hadn't been seeing this girl very long, and Chris very strapping, handsome man.
Again. You're defending DeRosa against Chris.
Well, but I believe that the men in the audience are all going to turn on Distefano with this.
Okay. I love it. Okay.
That's what I think. And so I brought this girl around, and right away you bring in here Chris. Chris very charming. Chris very handsome, very tall, guy. So right away you're a little bit like. He was getting a show on True TV, so there goes my advantage. You know what I mean? It was all this bullshit. And Delilah is so much fun. So my date was down there playing with her, and they were playing for like a half hour, and it would sound like you heard laughter and everything. And then it just got quiet. And my date comes down the stairs, and she looks dejected. And I go, what happened, baby? What's going on? And she goes, well, Delilah said, we were laughing at a joke, and she stopped laughing and goes, when you laugh, you look like a clown. You look like a scary clown, and you're terrifying me. She fucking meant it. She meant it. Now, this girl, she was beautiful. Like, there was no scary clown vibes coming off this girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because there was also the dance, too. I was bringing a girl to the party. I wasn't going to bring a scary-looking clown to the party. And, oh, my God.
And kids shit. But kids are... Because kids aren't... There's no filter. They're not hiding anything.
No.
Oh, my God. That's so... Because, like she believes that.
The rest of the night was spent with her. I caught her looking into like reflections, like going into mirrors, and like my night went from having a great Super Bowl party to like trying to convince this girl, forget about getting laid. Like, no, I was just trying to convince her not to throw herself off the balcony. I'm like, you don't look like a scary clown, but the truth is that children say shit,
I know,
and they mean it.
I know.
She's not lying. She wasn't saying that for a fact. She in that moment
cuts deep.
Cuts deep. Right.
Have you guys ever been really insulted by a child?
I have a bit about it because my niece. So one time I was hanging out with my niece Madison, and at the time she was like 6 or something like that, right? And we were playing Nintendo. It didn't even live here. It was my old place, and I was like going in hard on her. I wasn't giving her any leeway. I was dominating, and I was giving her a little taste of the DeRosa, like I was trash talking her and everything. And I saw her getting annoyed. I saw it start, and that only made me want to do it more because there was really nothing she could do. Like I think we were playing a NBA Jam.
Oh, you were on fire.
I was on fire.
Yeah,
and maybe that, or it was like I don't know. Maybe it was Street Fighter. It was something where I was like Hadouken. I don't know.
Something you had 30 years of experience on.
Yeah. And I was like, "What's the matter, huh?" Whatever. And then she gets up at one point. I saw the steam. She's 6'8", whatever. She gets up and she throws the remote. And she goes, you know what, Uncle Sal? You're boring. And then she like just walked, she stormed out. I started laughing so hard because I was like, she had to, that was what she thought was going to get me back.
Yeah.
Like she did nothing she could do game wise. Right. And so she's like, I had to get him back. And she was looking for a mic drop. And her mic drop
I'd say she found it.
You're boring. And I laughed. I just kept laughing so hard. I'm like, I'm boring. Like, it's such a funny thing to say to someone. And then like later that night, when I was trying to go to sleep, I was like, why would she say that? Like, why? Where did she even get that? Like, why would she say that about me? Because I'm not boring. Like, if you ask people about me, they would not describe me as boring. So where does she get off? So the next time when she came back to my house, this is all my whole bit, really, but it's true. The next time she came back to my house, I said, can I talk to you in the other room? We had the family over. I said, can I talk to you in the other room for a second? So she came into the other room. And I was like, you remember last week you were here? And I said, you got really mad. And he said, I was boring. And she goes, yeah. Because this is the deal, right? She's not perceptive enough to lie to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
She was too young for that. So she called up the first thing that came in her head, which means there was truth to it.
This fact is going to upset my
Which means there was
uncle.
truth to it, which means it really did hurt my feelings ultimately. So she really did get me, you know?
She got you.
And I remember I was like, you remember you said I was boring last week? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, why would you say that I was boring? Like, I'm not boring. You know that. I was like, you come here. Like, we play video games. We eat cookies. We go to the movies. Like, and she's like, why does that make you not boring?
Oh.
I know.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Well, how do you even answer that?
I was like, touche, bitch. You know, like, I didn't know what to say.
So even in the midst of all those fun things, like you're a lame partner to be doing
I think
it
she
with?
was still digging at that, like digging in, but still.
Now this sounds like years ago. How has she aged into enjoying you?
She has that same attitude. Yeah, she's 14 now, and she's still got a mean little badass attitude.
It's not gonna get better in the next few years.
That's my one niece who don't give a shit. Well, she's loving and I love her and she loves me, but like she's the niece who like sometimes can't be bothered.
Yeah, especially at 14, right?
Yeah.
All right, so DeRosa, right? Distefano, so brought the date around. Big, handsome, funny guy, successful, funny guy. His daughter cuts her self-confidence down to nothing, and then we were all laughing about it too. Yeah, because it was funny.
It's so funny though that she said that,
and she was trying to. My date was trying to laugh a lot, but I already knew this was a lost cause. I already knew it was over.
And I actually couldn't hold in the laughter.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's so funny, because I also know Delilah well. It's so funny that she just squared up with her after, like, half hour of playtime and said, you look like a scary clown.
Yeah. And you're terrifying me.
Yeah, and then, you're terrifying me.
And then she, oh, no.
You scared?
No. And I'm going to have dreams. That was it. That's it. You look, And tonight, it wasn't, and you're terrifying me. It was, and tonight I'm going to have nightmares about you.
Yes.
Oh my
is
God,
what she fucking said.
How funny
it was nuts.
Is that?
So this is how it gets worse for me, okay? Because of, once again, Distefano. So we're all laughing and we're like, we have to tell him. But we don't want to get her in trouble. Like, it's literally like the fucking funniest. If I wasn't trying to get laid, it would have been the funniest thing in the world. And like so we tell Distefano and he crumbles and he pulls my date aside and starts telling her, no, you don't understand. She's just like that. She's just, so I'm looking over in the corner and the two of them, and she starts laughing, and I'm like, he's making her feel better. This son of a bitch
Something I couldn't do.
Yeah, I tried to make it fair. So, and then I started thinking, I'm like, is this a scam these two run? Yeah, am I getting hustled right now? So, I don't know if you could trust. I don't know if you could trust. This stuff at all.
Well, hold on.
Did he train Delilah to do that? Yeah.
Did he?
Pimp has pulled up.
Okay.
An article that says there are certain qualities that must be shared in order to form the bonds of a good and true friendship.
Okay.
Let's go through them.
Sure.
Number one, they're kind.
I have a lot of friendships that aren't involved with kindness. A lot of the Firehouse guys haven't said a kind word to me.
But
I'm
saying in the guy with a filter of DeRosa Distefano.
Okay.
So I will say DeRosa can be kind, but DeRosa can also be unkind.
He can. my initial thing of kindness with DeRosa, I would say he's a good guy. I don't know if I'd say he's the kindest guy.
The thing about DeRosa is himself unapologetically. Yeah. And if you just meet him, he's still himself. And if he's going to give his best friend shit, he'll give someone he just met shit.
Yeah.
And so I love that about him because he's very forward. He doesn't put on airs.
He doesn't have a bad personality.
No, but he can be unkind.
He can be unkind.
What, Sour Patch?
That's DeRosa.
He's a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah.
If DeRosa was a candy.
Yeah. In jorts.
Yes. Well, then Distefano was a Skittle. Taste the rainbow. They're honest.
Okay, I'd say DeRosa's honest.
I'd say DeRosa's honest.
Yeah.
Chrissy D. No, Chris is honest. I'm just starting to think of like what he might say or criticize. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Like I'm saying, there was some weird
Chris is
underhanded shit going on around here with my date.
It sounded like a hustle.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Classic hustle.
Okay.
I'm just saying we can't rule it out. And so when everybody's at home thinking about this argument,
We want proof.
Chris is honest. I'm just trying to play both sides of the coin. They're individual.
Sure.
They're individual.
Yeah.
They're
There's no one like them.
Well, that's true of both of those guys.
Yeah. They're honest. They're individual.
Okay.
They're adventurous.
Well, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say DeRosa's adventurous.
Is Distefano adventurous?
Oh. He'll do anything you put in front of him.
Yeah.
Really?
I
think he's probably too adventurous. I think that might be a strike against Chris.
Yeah?
He's very adventurous.
I've never seen Chris do half the things I've seen DeRosa do.
Okay. I think Chris is adventurous, but then sometimes when Chris has a little too many Pinot Grigios, he's too adventurous.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think he would say that about himself.
Of course.
He'd go lights out.
I mean, say what you will about DeRosa. He showed up to your biking expedition dressed incorrectly and still did it.
But he after we went for the hiking portion, he just Ubered back home.
Well, it was a miserable experience.
Yeah.
But he still took the
DeRosa,
wrench.
I had to convince DeRosa to come to Halloween.
Yeah.
Had to convince him.
But he was there.
Yeah. I will say DeRosa takes a little bit of persuading sometimes to commit to an adventurous idea. And I'm not going to call him outright unadventurous.
And he also uses your adventures you make him go on against you when he's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all these things that we're
He'll
listing.
come on the adventure arms folded until he's won over.
Yeah.
Which is not the right energy.
Or is it? Because why else would you keep inviting him if you didn't love that energy?
That's a good question, Brian. That's a good question.
Who do you hang out with socially more, I guess?
Socially more? I hang out with both of them. Probably DeRosa socially more, but it's only because Chris has a family and stuff.
Yeah.
But I hang out with Chris a lot too.
Sure, but
Chris doesn't have a sandwich shop.
You're not in business with Chris.
That is a big adventure. You're right.
I mean, look, like in terms of like boys you want to hang out with, do you want to do the suburban dad hang, or do you want to do the fucking DeRosa's drinking his third bottle of fucking Jameson? We don't know where he's going with this.
Yeah, DeRosa, you get with him and he'll be drinking on any day.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't drink unless he's doing drinking.
Okay,
and then the drinking is
it just goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God. Okay. All right, hold on. Here we go. So Pimp is this from his website or is this from
We're on both
Wiki?
Wikipedia pages.
Okay, Pimp has pulled up their websites and their Wikipedias, and now we will give some facts about each.
Okay.
Under DeRosa's Wikipedia, there is a section called musical projects. Yeah. Something we don't know anything about.
I don't know anything about
DeRosa and childhood friend James Pinkstone, that sounds fake, formed a comedic sex rap group called Deep. After releasing
Why are you saying it like that?
I'm just processing it.
You were doing videos where you were playing Jelly Roll like
that
back
is
in the
true.
day.
I know it's a sex thing through me, but now I get it. It's all comedic with a sexual slant. And
I don't like the way you're setting this up. You're mocking it as you read it.
I did, when I wrote I don't know something. I was processing it at one time. I get it. I didn't know this. I knew he used to maybe have a hip hop group. I didn't know it was comedically sex called Deep. Is hysterical.
Right.
After releasing their debut album, The Game Plan, in 2005, and performing several live shows. Oh, dear Lord,
amazing.
can we get the footage?
Howdy, folks. Love talking to you. and love talking to you about HelloFresh. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. You may hear my sultry sound today, and it's because I'm a little under the weather. And I love HelloFresh when I'm feeling great. But when you're under the weather, oh my God, it's even better. This is just an amazing service. We've talked to you about it before. I'm going to talk to you about it again. The new year is a great time to focus on what's most important to you. For me, it's saving money. Okay. How do you save money? You order less takeout. You cook for yourself. You prioritize your wellness. HelloFresh is here to help with the endless options to make cooking at home simple and enjoyable. My time is important. You don't want to waste time. You get home, you forgot a thing, you need one ingredient, whatever. That can ruin a whole meal. It can ruin a whole night, quite frankly. HelloFresh cuts back on time spent in the kitchen, so you can spend it on other resolutions for the new year with meals ready in around 30 minutes or less. Quick and easy meals, including 20-minute recipes, are also included, and low prep and easy cleanup options provide an even faster route to putting food on the table. I have used HelloFresh. I use HelloFresh, and I am somebody who likes to cook. I do enjoy going to the store and buying things to plan a big meal and whatever. I'm not saying I don't enjoy that, but very infrequently do we have time to do all that. You don't want the ingredients sitting in your fridge for a week, 2 weeks. Things go bad. You toss stuff. You waste money. You throw away food, which I think is a crime to do. And this service is here to help you not have to do that. So even if you're just supplementing your dietary practice with HelloFresh, it's an amazing thing. Or if you're going full-fledged HelloFresh, you ain't going to go wrong there either. You got me? Trust me. Go to HelloFresh.com/tastebuds16 and use code tastebuds16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 gifts. That's like 19 things. Go to HelloFresh.com/tastebuds16 and use the code tastebuds16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. Folks, our next partner has a product that I have been using every day since the start of the new year. Started taking these Athletic Greens. That's the name of the company, Athletic Greens. Why did I start taking them? Because, as we've said on the show and in other ads actually on the show, time is precious, time is short. You want to be healthier, you want to stay healthier, you want to continue to improve yourself. And Athletic Greens has made that very easy for me, and it has been a great assister in making that road a bit easier for me. So what is the stuff, you ask? Well, with one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, right out of the container into your glass, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and with one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics. I always want to call them prebiotics for some reason. Probiotics and adaptogens to help you start your day right. It's a special blend of ingredients, supports your gut health, which I love because I'm somebody, I get bloated. I've wreaked havoc on my gut over the years. So I appreciate some gut health. I really do. This helps your nervous system. We all know I need that. You've been listening to the episode today. You hear what these people are saying about me. You hear how calm I am right now. Why? I'll tell you why. Athletic Greens. It's helping your immune system. It helps your energy, your recovery, your focus, aging, all these things. I personally consume it because I like help in these areas. And again, it's one scoop into the drink and that's it. You're done. You're out the door. You can bring it with you when you travel. It's a great gift to give to friends and family because we all like to share health advice with friends and family, right, when we discover something. But often it's not the easiest thing. If you say to somebody, hey, I found a great gym, but they live in Kentucky and you don't, well, that gym's not going to do them much good. But this is something you can actually share with everyone you know. I'm telling you, folks, very, very good. Let me shoot a few health facts at you. It's lifestyle friendly, whether you eat keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, doesn't matter. This works with all of them. It contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything, while still tasting good. It costs you less than $3 a day. You're interested in your health, and it's cheaper than your cold brew habit. That's also cheaper, by the way, usually than buying a lot of your daily supplements and vitamins. Athletic Greens has over 7,000 five-star reviews. It's recommended by professional athletes and trusted by leading health experts such as Tim Ferriss and Michael Gervais. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition, especially heading into the flu and cold season. Just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. And to make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. It's a heck of a deal. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/tastebuds. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/tastebuds to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Oh. Right? He must have footage. He must have footage.
I'm searching YouTube on my phone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The duo felt that people were taking the act too seriously. That's so funny. If you come out on stage as a comedic sex act and people take it as a serious rap sex act.
There's one born every minute, man.
Oh, that is so funny. That people, because in one way you laugh and the other way it's a horror.
Yeah. You're like, we're doing this shit to make fun of this.
Not understanding that they were and not understanding that their extreme misogyny was a parody of existing sex rap acts.
To me, that is such a strike on DeRosa's side, because a full decade and a half before the world got concerned about how women are getting treated in entertainment, DeRosa stepped away from a successful project because he thought he was not adding the right side to the conversation.
All right.
That's a stand-up guy, bro. That's a stand-up guy.
I think he was under fire and he bailed.
No.
Wait, if you could scroll up one more time.
Who was calling him under fire back then? Nobody.
Well, hold on, because there are citations which you need in Wikipedia, and what I want to know is who cared enough about, they had 3 or 4 live performances in 2005, 16 years ago. Who went in and put the reasoning why this, did DeRosa make this entry?
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess you could make your own entry, huh?
DeRosa was on board to death? I didn't know that.
I guess so. Was he on board to death?
I don't know. Let's see what he played.
This guy's been in so much shit.
Oh, he was... Bob? I got to ask him about that.
Oh, I love that show.
All right. So... Wait, let's scroll. I just want to read the rest of that article about DeRosa, because it says he formed another one. As a result, the Friends disbanded deep. In 2007, DeRosa and his friend Paul Chell released an album titled 2 in the 1 in the, under the name Salsa Windfall. In 2009, DeRosa and Pinkstone reunited. Like, who's reporting this?
Yeah.
Reunited as an electro-pop act named Funeral in the Mirror. Electro-pop?
I feel like Pinkstone. I think Pinkstone wrote this.
Named Funeral in the Mirror to release an album titled Old Wolf Thoughts. In 2012, DeRosa teamed up with fellow comedians Bob Place, Ben Evans, and Michael Albanese, and James McDaniel for a comedy rap video reminiscent of Deep titled Grab Dat Dollar, which was released through Laughing Skull Studios' YouTube channel. In January 2016, DeRosa released a 5-song digital EP under the name Demon Riot through a Bandcamp website, and a second EP titled Deformed Disco, which was made available a month later. DeRosa has also composed and recorded the theme songs for his own 4 podcasts. I mean, I had no idea. I mean, this is 5 years ago. He was in a thing called Grab Dat Dollar.
Can we find any of this?
I just found a YouTube channel called Salsa Windfall, a Joe DeRosa side project.
You found a what?
That's
Is there
the
a
name
song?
of his YouTube.
Is there a song?
There's a whole YouTube. Let me.
Let's play the songs.
All right.
Is this going to go for or against DeRosa, the song?
I think the fact that we've spent this whole show talking about DeRosa means DeRosa wins. I do. He's a more interesting guy to talk
But the
about.
whole thing has been based around.
Yeah, but you need people in your life exactly as we've described
I
DeRosa.
love the fact that he did Salsa Windfall. So I think it's a strike against my. I think it's a plus for you.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
let's listen to it. This is swinging back in my direction.
I don't.
Well, you should be asking him to cut this.
I don't know. Yeah,
You should be asking him to cut that. That swung. The pendulum swung back in my
No,
favor.
no. The guy's trying. He's out there trying, man. Like, come on. You think every episode of IJ is a fucking winner?
No, I do not.
Right. You can't be judged by your your creative missteps.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
This sounds like I get paid for loving on the Swinger soundtrack.
It sounds like Flight of the Conchords. That's pretty good. Come on now.
Let's see where it goes. Oh.
Like, he made this. Joe wrote this. This is pretty funky.
I don't know.
Copyright 2007, Joe DeRosa.
48 views.
I didn't realize he had such a. Oh, come on, man. That don't matter.
I know it doesn't. I thought it would be funny though.
It's
Joe's
like,
gonna watch this and want to commit and want to just jump off a ledge.
No,
I don't want that from you, Joe. We're just poking fun here. Honestly, I wish I could make music. Hold.
If we were younger men, if this was us in our 20s,
Yeah.
I would try to make a bet with you right now. $100, whoever could make love to a woman to this song first. And it would be the grand adventure of the summer. You know what I
that's
mean?
so funny.
It would be great because it really is a specific thing.
I
You
know.
You can't. Yeah, it would be a fun. It would be a
Well,
fun.
it's
scramble.
called. What's the name of this band called? Salsa Windfall.
Salsa Windfall.
Okay.
Fair Devil of the Mist. is the
So
name of that song.
listeners, send us a video of you having sex to this song. Just send it to our, what is it, Taste Buds email?
Just tweet it at us.
Well, can't, right?
You can on Twitter.
No, you can on Twitter.
Don't do that.
I would also
send
not
it to
do
our
that.
email and just title it Taste Buds Salsa Windfall.
There you go.
All right. Let's fair play. Let's pull something of Chris's up.
Yeah. I feel like, and I know Chris is very funny, very, very nice, very interesting man, but he's not getting a lot of play in this episode. I feel like that goes against him.
All right. I'll tell you something about Chris.
Yeah.
He's Chris Distefano. He's Italian. He took a 23andMe. He was 98% German. He found that out. He found that out about a year ago. He
Did it rewrite his whole existence?
Lived 35 years as an Italian. Even his stage persona is Italian. And he took the thing. It was like 99% German. And then he's like, it makes sense. Look at my face.
Look at it. It looks like the master race. It's crazy.
I don't know what this is, but
Oh, him on TMZ.
Because Chris was on a show called Guy Code.
Yeah.
And it was all about, I think, that kind of topic.
Have you had that experience? The TMZ guys at LAX?
Yeah, I had TMZ a couple times, but I just don't say anything.
It's happened. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
It's happened to me twice. And
If it's an innocuous question, I might have answered.
I find those TMZ guys to be so friendly and nice. Like,
Well, they want to elicit a response from you.
no. But like, even all I've gotten is softball questions. Like,
Yeah,
they're like, so how's this LA weather? And I'm like, that's actually pretty nice. like, because I recognize
I
that.
can picture you after that. The report on TMZ is like, dun. You know that, like that when dun. Brian Quinn thinks LA weather is mild.
He had that look in that clip of the guy I remember that feeling when they come up with you because the camera's got TMZ
Catches you
on
off guard, yeah.
So there's that thing of like, what are they about to fucking ask me? And how do I navigate this minefield? And I remember the first time it happened to me at the it's always LAX. I had that feeling of like, oh fuck, like well, I don't want to say anything stupid.
Right.
But then the guy was so nice that the next time I was like, hey, TMZ, what's going on? And the guy walked with me to my car, but like only asked like fucking cool questions. I was like, these guys are great.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way it goes all the time.
No, I guess not. But yeah.
Here on his Wikipedia, somebody updated it. Christopher Distefano, who is predominantly German descent. Oh, that's funny.
Great. What a funny story.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know where we netted out on this. I don't.
Well, all right. I would say that where are we at, Pimpy? Where are we at? Are we? I was just about to get into more about, because I could go on and on about DeRosa for sure, but but I was also going to get like, all right, we're at the end of it.
Our final sponsor on the Taste Buds program today is me, Joe DeRosa, taking up some valuable ad time to bring you a very valuable message, which is Chris Distefano is a pig. I'd like to thank Q for sitting in my chair all these weeks and giving such strong, stern, valid arguments about my character, my demeanor, my person, my worth. Chris Distefano, though, is a pig.
All right, let's not. We got another one to do. Let's just lean into the fact that it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully for the listeners.
Yeah, come on.
I love you both. You're both great.
Yeah.
I couldn't defend you because the nature of the show is I go against you. So when you inevitably leave me a message or call me about this episode and you log all of your complaints, take it with a grain. I don't think anything really came out other than Salsa Windfall. But I don't know if that's going to be your undoing. Imagine Salsa Windfall's is undoing now. Ooh. I mean, if you don't think that we should be making Salsa Windfall merch now, Salsa Windfall? All right.
Can he reform that with us? Can we reform Salsa Windfall?
Oh, we got to reform it.
What's to stop us?
Sound off in the comments if you think there should be Salsa Windfall merch and would you wear it? Here's what I think has to happen. We need to steep ourselves in Salsa Windfall a little further. So the next couple of shows, I will bring it up and I will give him shit for it. You guys sound off on it. We'll see if it takes.
Can we start a Hey Babe episode with one? You two singing his song?
Oh, yeah. That's great. That's great.
Oh, is it on Spotify? I got to find this out. This is great.
I mean, he should be defending Salsa in something. Has he? He has. Has he defended Salsa?
Dude, if the three of us reform Salsa Windfall,
yeah,
and like you guys go out, you guys do shows,
yeah,
but we do like an opening, like a 5-minute opening,
like
Salsa Windfall.
A trio.
Yeah, why not?
So, what does that mean? Like he all of a sudden he came into a lot of salsa, like a financial windfall.
Yeah, you're right.
Like what does that mean? Like all of a sudden he has copious amounts of salsa.
Yeah. You remember when Chili's used to give you free salsa and chips?
They don't?
No, it's $4.99 now for
You're shitting me.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That's like getting bread.
Dude, I went into a Chili's for the first time in years, and I was so excited about that.
That's the whole thing you go there for. They break you off a piece in the beginning.
No Salsa Windfall. The opposite of a Salsa Windfall. You got to pay for it.
Why? They're tightening the boot. They're tightening the purse strings.
$4.99.
That's absurd. Wow. Who's this now? Chili's.
It's bottomless.
Chili's, if you're watching, and we know that you are. What did you do? What did you do? Is everybody doing that?
I don't know.
It's bottomless?
It's bottomless, but it's
we should
always
show
been
them a thing or
bottomless.
two.
Yeah.
We should go there with like 15 people.
And just
order one order and just run them out.
Now I have an idea. Just for this episode, why don't we call DeRosa for the reveal?
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
All right. Does he know we did this?
He does not know.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
He does not know.
Oh, this is great.
I think our viewers, listeners. Hey, bud, we're doing the pod. You have a moment?
Yeah, were you gonna bring me on?
Yeah, I mean you're on speaker right now. Unless you want me to just
Oh no, I'm here. Yeah, I'm at my apartment.
Okay, you have a moment.
I got a moment.
I saw that you listen to music. You lower the music, right?
Yeah, I got some family here for Christmas.
Okay.
They were afraid to see me.
Q says hello.
Hi, Q.
Will you what were you listening to? We got some Christmas tunes.
Oh,
cool. Anything Anything?
What do you set me up for? What are you doing?
we listen to anything by Salsa Windfall or?
Yeah, I had a band called Salsa Windfall. What of it? What's the
were you spinning salsa?
What of it?
Were you spinning Salsa Windfall or Deep? What were you spinning?
No, not Deep or Salsa Windfall. What are you guys doing? What are you trying to do right
All right, here's what we did today, Ben.
What's your game?
Here's what we did. The game is this. The first ep we recorded today. Q had a suggestion, and we mulled it over. And we thought it was a really funny suggestion. The battle today was DeRosa versus Distefano.
Did you do it? Please tell me you did it.
We did it. We are at the humble pie segment. We wanted to loop you in.
Listen. I'm gonna call right now. I'm gonna get creamed.
Joey, I had you. I was arguing for you, and I honestly, I think if anybody listened to the episode first, you would win.
So Q, you were my side. I'm not surprised, by the way.
Well,
we actually, Joe, the DeRosa conversation was and is so fruitful that we neared the 45-minute mark and we had only talked about one thing about Chris, and Pimp's like, look, we gotta call this now. We're at the end of the episode. It's almost like we didn't even get to Distefano, but. To be fair, there was a lot of pros and some cons. You know, it was what it was.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a few cons.
Yeah.
When I was I can't remember if I told you guys this. I certainly haven't told on the podcast. When we were in AC doing that show, when I was walking to meet you guys at that bar after the show,
yeah,
this group of girls. Like they go DeRosa like from across the hall, and I look up and I go hi ladies, and they all give me the finger. They go fuck you.
No.
Yeah, and I go, what was that for? And they go, that's for making fun of Distefano and calling him a pig. And I go, well, he's a pig.
Oh my God.
They go, so are you? And I go, fair enough. And I just walked away.
Dude, that is, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, dude, it was a whirlwind.
Oh, how funny is that? By the way, I was before, like, Stefano wasn't even there, and it's not like his show was that night and his fans were there. These are just like lay people in the streets.
Yeah, it was insane. And then two of the girls DM'd me on Instagram and apologized for it. And the one took her apology back, I guess, because I didn't respond fast enough. She goes, you know what, on second thought, fuck you.
We've heard all we need to know about those people. And might I add, even though this is the tail end of me defending Chris, which I didn't even have to do yet, those people don't speak well to Chris. They're not representing Chris in a good light.
Yeah, that's rude.
No.
If this is the kind of fan base he's culling together.
What he deserves. He doesn't deserve it.
All right, we're gonna go to the phones with you, and it won't take long. We'll go to the phones, and then we'll do the humble pie.
All right.
So we just okay.
By the way, I just want to tell my friends, guys. Sorry, they have me on the podcast for a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. All right, go ahead, guys.
Chris is like your gay best friend, always full of fun. Joe is like your grumpy grandpa. You love him, but you can only be around him for a short time. All right, we're gonna let's read a bunch of these. You could say there, Pimp. Go up a little bit, and then if we got to skip, I'll skip. Q, if you want to read any, feel free.
Yeah, the one above that. That's the one. This person says, if I saw Joe in public, I think I'd immediately start crying out of fear.
Go up a little bit more. I think I like Joe because he is the same person as my dad. He will be anti-family Christmas card, but if you let him know when and where he needs to be and provide the outfit, he will be there. Okay.
That's very true. All right.
Keep scrolling. It all depends on my mood. Sometimes if I'm really anxious, Chrissy is too much for me. Though when I have a headache, Joe yelling about McDonald's is too much as well.
Oh, here's a positive one, bud. Joe should win because we've all just given him the title of villain, but he's an angel. Love him.
Oh, wow. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Well, Chris has tits. but Joe serves me sandwiches. Quite a pickle. So he likes Chris because that's great. That might be my favorite so far.
That's so good.
That's a good one.
Chris gives me a headache and is why I only watch the Superior No Prush program, meaning Taste Buds, I guess. When I first heard DeRosa on Taste Buds, it made me want to see more of his work, and he became my favorite comedian. Come on now. Whoa.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, wow.
Woo! I prefer a man that makes sandwiches rather than daughters. Nice.
Wow. Babe, you might have a little momentum here. Oh, scroll back up one. It's like choosing between the dark side of the moon and the wall.
This person says, I don't even know who Chris is, and I still pick him over Joe.
That's the win. That's the win. That's amazing.
Joe calls that the win.
That's amazing.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is funny.
All right.
All right, let's Humble Pie. Let's go to it. Drum roll, Pimpy. We get the percentages. Again, only this. So they did change the polls. They changed who sees polls. Many people see polls less now. Okay, we got 5,000 votes, though. So we got about 5,000. I won't tell you who Pimp chose. But I will tell you that 5,000 votes-ish. I hope my silence indicates something.
Joe, I feel that when people listen to this episode, that those statistics are going to change. I think we rerun this. We rerun this.
Joe, I want you to. No, I'm not going to say. Joe, I want you to guess the percentages.
82 to 18.
Be more kind to yourself.
78 to 22.
Okay. I mean,
Oh my God.
no. You're being too mean. 68.6% to 31.4%.
That's terrible. 68 was the next guess.
You know what makes me laugh even more? It's like the nature of polls that we put up on Twitter are solely from Taste Buds. So like
so they're busting his balls.
The people floating around the polls are usually like that should notify it's a Taste Bud poll. Yeah. And you would think that they might skew in his favor slightly.
Apparently not. No. I think that would do nothing but work against me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. People want to give you a zing.
Where's the fun in that? But also, too, maybe I'm just not liked. Who knows? You know what I mean? But hey.
No.
Joe, 31% still means that thousands of people liked you.
You know what, Sal? Go fuck yourself.
I was saying it in a nice way. You see, this is why you're at fucking 31%.
Good. I like it. I wear that 31% like a badge. And you know what? Guess what? Q.
Yo.
You'll never beat me in beer.
Son of a bitch.
Q, thanks for fighting for me. I appreciate it.
Well,
all right, buddy. Go have fun with your friends.
I love you guys. That's so funny, man.
Great.
That's so funny. I love it.
Love you, buddy.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
wow.
Hey, all right.
It's about what I expected. It was almost like dogs versus cats.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing. I think people were inclined to like Distefano.
Well, that was fun as shit. Go see me on tour, salvulcanocomedy.com. This is probably the first week of January or somewhere in January. If I haven't played yet, LA, the Wiltern on January 22nd, San Diego, the Majestic on January 21st. And if I haven't gone through yet, January 16th, Cleveland at the Agora are the three that I really want to shout out, salvulcanocomedy.com. And I don't know.
Nice.
All right. We're good. You want to plug it?
Yeah, I got Tell 'em Steve Dave. I got Four Color Demons. I thought I'd mention.
Yes.
It's a motorcycle gang that I started about 7 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's comic book based. It's all
Nice.
anybody can join.
Yeah.
It's free. We're not making money off you.
The crest that you have is amazing. They put it on the motorcycle jackets and stuff.
People like wear it. We have like over 10,000 members, and people have meetups in bars across, like in England, and like so there are like they call them rallies, but no, you don't need to own a motorcycle. You just need to have seen a motorcycle, and people get together and they have like real like rallies and stuff like that. Cool, so it's called the Four Color Demons, and the website's I think fourcolordemons.com, and check it out.
Where can they listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave?
That's
anywhere.
Yeah, iTunes, Spotify, whatever.
Tell 'em as in TELLEM.
Yeah, Tell 'em Steve Dave.
All right. Well, I still love you, babe.
Still love you.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic, I'm talking taste buds.